Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us for today's episode, Royal Tour Nigeria recap. I debated on covering this and calling it a royal tour, but after doing the research and sitting down with it, there's really like nothing else that you can call it. It was so regal. I like the fact that they're doing these tours on their own terms now. It didn't have a lot of weight prior. Those tours were manufactured, very much choreographed for a certain type of look and feel versus the work. So I love that these days the highlight is on the work. Squatties are involved. We share a lot of information online. We meet each other in person, which, speaking of meeting each other in person, I'm really excited and looking forward to going back to Canada in February for the Whistler Games. If you are also going or considering going, I put the link to the tickets in my community post. I will also be linking them to the description in this video. Today's episode, I didn't think I would ever cover another royal tour again when they left. I didn't want to, but now that we have these 2.0 royal tours, it's really important to cover them because they are putting the spotlight on the children that these tours are organized for, the events, the organizations themselves. They post updated real time on Archwell where you can get involved and where you can help. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful how they're running their playbook these days, well managed. It's really important to run a tight ship, and moving forward, appreciate the types of tours that Harry and Meghan are taking on. That's why I do this. It's fun, but it's also important for preservation and posterity and future reference to come back and see that some of us were sane and some of us really tried. Yeah. Okay. So, reading Rainbow segment aside, Harry and Meghan's Nigeria trip was nothing short of spectacular. Yes, we do love the fashion, and we will get into the fashion for sure. But I think the most powerful images from this trip was when Harry was playing volleyball on the seated net courts, when he went to see that disabled soldier in the hospital with the glasses on, and he was like, "Are you okay? Are they treating you okay? Are you doing good?" So packed with tradition and a lot of really great spotlights on why they were there. It's undeniably the Invictus slash Nigeria tour. There were so many nods to Invictus. There was so much emphasis on it. You couldn't quite miss the reason why they were there. So I really loved that. The fashion didn't overtake everything. Yes, we had blow by blows, which I appreciate, but all in all, they went there to get Nigeria fully integrated into Invictus. They talked about it at length, and that resonated with the audience. Love all the nods to the tradition. Day one, they came out, Meghan in the white, Harry in the green, representing the Nigerian flag. Really, really well done and cute. They went to the Lightweight Academy in Abuja, and Meghan had on this peach colored dress. Was it Jenna Ortiz? No, it was Heidi Merrick. It was really, really pretty. I love the cut. I love how it was backless. The color, I think, washed her out just a little bit. I would have loved if the coral was a little bit deeper or much lighter, like a blush, so that it didn't match her skin so much. I do love the jewelry. I love the hair pulled back. The simplicity of it all is really cute. And then the beads somehow like make it work even more. So they were gifted these beads upon arrival, and it just tied the whole thing together. So that was their second event for the day. Meghan and Harry have a history with the Lightweight Academy. In 2023, they donated school supplies and menstrual products via Archwell in partnership with Jinko. During their visit to Lightweight, they shared their partnering with the nonprofit again, and this time to provide mental health resources. The mental health resources alone is something that even in well-developed nations, there's a lack of. And it's hard because a lot of people need it so much. And that's not like a slight. Mental health is a wonderful resource that is underutilized, underprovided. So many problems with, US healthcare in particular, but in general, people cut things where they feel that they need to. Access is very difficult to get. So then partnering with the school to provide those resources will have a life-changing effect for many, a student, a young person. Yeah, that's really awesome. Met with a lot of people and had what looks like a really good time. Day 2 was equally great. Meghan looked radiant in this Jenna Ortiz dress. She was serving a thigh high slit, serving some shoulder, daytime elegance, alien, casual. I love it. They went to a training session for Nigeria Unconquered, which is a national charity working in collaboration with the Invictus Games. Harry and Meghan's visit focused on sports recovery. If you were on Twitter at the time, you would remember that several of our squaddies went. They looked beautiful. They were elegant. They met Harry and Meghan at this very game. We were all so proud. We were in that particular Twitter space for like 5 hours. And again, I can't say how excited I am to travel to Canada. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then they went to that reception in the evening where Meghan wore that white St. Agnes strapless dress and Harry wore his Obama Easter suit. They look like a pair of prom king and queen. Super cute, super coordinated. I don't know if Harry at this point genuinely loves to get like dressed up, or as a guy, he just kind of says, "Oh yeah, babe, whatever," and she's got you all the way right. Do you then start enjoying looking all the way right all the time? I don't know. Coordinated their looks for the reception for military families and the Widow Association at the Defense Headquarters Officers Mess in Abuja. And then they came out with a special update that they are unveiling a rehabilitation center, that mental health resource, that physical rehabilitation for these men and women who bravely fight for their country and then come home wounded. The Orire dress, I immediately had to look up. It was so stunning. But other than the Orire dress, which is spiritual and has an effect spiritually on people, this whole tour was really about the philanthropy for me and the squatties for me. Naija squatties are some of the baddest. Love y'all down. Meghan also later on that evening spoke at the Women in Leadership Nigeria conference with the Director General of the World Trade Organization. It was a beautiful evening. All of her jewelry was very like minimalistic, but also very tribal looking, like patterned, sustainable brands. And I love that. I will give you a full jewelry breakdown in the next video, Diamonds and Duchess. Stick around for that. You're gonna love the recap. Back to our 3-day tour, day 3, May 12th. Harry and Meghan traveled from Abuja to Lagos, where they were greeted at the airport with a traditional dance performance, and Meghan arrived in her Carolina Herrera button-down shirt and that traditional, I wanted to call it ashobi, but it's not ashobi, just traditional Nigerian fabric that they gifted to her in the previous evening's event. Her style is beyond reproach, and it was the great philosopher, poet, and lyricist Robin Rihanna Fenty that once said, "You can beat me, but you can never beat my outfit." So apt. They went to Elukpeju Senior Grammar School to catch a Giants of Africa basketball exhibition and unveiled a partnership between Archwell and the Giants of Africa charity, which they've worked with before, they've partnered with before, and they use basketball and other sports to empower and engage young people. Then they headed to a reception at the state governor's house in Lagos, where Meghan had on this beautiful silk draped Carolina Herrera shift dress. This is her yellow Mother's Day dress that she celebrated Archie's first birthday in, and famously to their really sweet pregnancy announcement. After that reception, Prince Harry and Meghan went to a polo field where they participated in the Charity Cup 2024. It was beautiful. The Lagos Polo Club is beautiful. It was established in 1904 and it's one of the oldest and most esteemed social clubs. It has a vibrant equestrian culture and polo tournaments. A wonderful day altogether. Meghan looked so good. This Jenna Ortiz dress was all the right things, equal parts beautiful, equal parts glamorous, equal parts daring and bold. That was their final engagement, and then they went ahead and headed home, and they did snap this quick picture right before they boarded. I'm loving the frame ankle jeans, the Loro Piano Takao cashmere open knit crew neck, as well as the Loro Piana wool cashmere blend blazer. All very chic, but still very casual and super comfortable for a plane ride home. And that's going to do it for the Royal Tour recap of Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining me. What did you think about the events, the partnerships, the fashion? Let me know in the comments, and do consider subscribing if you like this video. Have a great rest of your week. Please remember to be kind. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.